Hello, this is my end of course self-assessment. Learning Objective 1, Knowledge of Theory, Research, and Application of Performance Appraisal and Performance Management. I believe I've made significant progress on the application of performance appraisal and performance management. A lot of the assignments seemed like they were really geared towards application of the readings, especially the consulting challenges, case studies, and even some of the quiz questions. The assignments that were most influential for me were Gentleman's 3, My Performance Management, So I'm Not Fair, What a Star, What a Jerk, and 360 Feedback. The readings really helped me grasp the theory behind performance appraisal and performance management. But I'm definitely not an encyclopedia of this information, but I feel like I really did grasp a lot of it. The readings also helped provide a lot of information about the research related to performance appraisal and performance management. Based on what I have read and can remember from the readings, a lot of the research that has been conducted has not really come up with conclusive findings, perhaps because performance appraisal management is still like a relatively new and diverse topic. For Learning Objective 2, Skills to Evaluate the Empirical Findings in the Areas of Performance Appraisal and Performance Management, I believe I've made some progress in my skills to evaluate empirical findings in the areas of performance appraisal and performance management. As I mentioned at the beginning of the course, I feel like having an undergraduate degree in psychology really helps the skills for evaluating empirical findings in like any kind of soft science. So I do have some more skills from this course to help evaluate empirical findings, specifically in performance appraisal and management. For Learning Objective 3, Knowledge of the Implications of Empirical Findings and Trends for Research and Practice in Performance Management. So like I said before, from what I could tell, the implications are not very conclusive. I still believe that all the research and empirical findings kind of like contribute to the picture of performance appraisal and performance management as a whole. So in terms of the trends for research, based on the performance appraisal debate, it seems like there's a lot of research that is out there, future research that is going to really decide if performance ratings are important or not, and I believe some possible future research would be, are there alternatives to performance appraisal, traditional performance appraisal systems that we currently have. So my knowledge of the ethical, legal, and professional standards in performance appraisal have improved. I did take job analysis in the spring, and I feel like this class, the performance appraisal and management class, and job analysis kind of go like hand in hand, because to have like a representative performance appraisal and a performance appraisal that's going to stand up in any legal situation, you kind of need to have a job analysis to help you figure out the essential functions of that position. So for me, ethical issues are kind of common sense in a way. It seems like we did kind of touch on a few ethical issues in relation to performance appraisal and performance management, so I did kind of gain a little bit more knowledge there. In terms of the professional standards for performance appraisal, based on what I've read, it doesn't really seem like there's any best practices yet, so maybe that'll be something that will be in the future for research. For Objective 5, Skills to Integrate my understanding of the topics in performance management and present for an appropriate audience. This course has really helped me integrate topics in performance management. It was very comprehensive and it touched on a variety of topics. And I really liked how the course was laid out because of having the units, and we do the readings the first week and the quizzes the first week, and then a lot of the information gets applied in the assignments for the second week. And there were like multiple units and topics per week, so that really helped integrate everything. The topics that, or the readings that, or assignments that were most useful for me for gaining skills and presenting for an appropriate audience were definitely the consulting challenge with Nathan Powers and the case study with John Owens, just because it was kind of like practice in dealing with real world situations and really helping companies or people of companies with those issues. But I do believe that I can still gain more skill in presenting to an appropriate audience just because I'm kind of introverted and I haven't really worked in the professional world a whole lot. So, update on my goals. So my first goal was what kinds of performance appraisals or systems are best for specific kinds of organizations? Or what kind of performance appraisals or systems are best for specific kinds of positions? So, I will say I do think I did get a lot of answers to this question, especially the first part. What kinds of personal performance appraisals or systems are best for specific kinds of organizations? Chapter 7 of Murphy really talked about context and culture of organizations and which performance appraisals are right for them. In terms of what performance appraisals or systems are best for specific kinds of positions, the whole class kind of like generally went over that, so I do feel like I gained some knowledge in that. So my second goal was, how can I apply this information? The entire course, we worked on assignments that were applying the information, so I feel like I've made significant progress in that part, in that skill. So yeah, this course was really great. I feel like I've gained a lot of useful information, and I feel like it's really going to benefit me in the future. Thanks.